Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing another thrift flip for you guys. I technically count this as a thrift flip because recently I thrifted this bed sheet. It's like a queen bed sheet, but it has this amazing like summer print on it. And I thought it'd be really cool to give that baby doll dress that I did a while back another go. I think it'd be really cool to be boxy here and then two-tiered, because the first baby doll dress I made was like one tier. I'll throw in a picture of what kind of inspired me to do this in the first place. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna go for. I don't have a pattern right now, and I kind of don't want to waste pattern paper sketching this out because I won't be like making dresses for me all the time, but I really want to make this two-tiered gathered dress. So let's just go for it. You guys will follow along my journey. Hopefully I don't mess up because I don't have a lot. It's very limited, this fabric, but I'm very excited, so let's just get right into it. So first I went ahead and took some measurements. So from the shoulder seam down, I measured how long I wanted it to be. Kind of guesstimated just 14. Went ahead and measured my bust, and you do that from like your nipple line. Just make sure the line is straight. And then once you get it, go ahead and take a deep breath and let it expand. And for me, that was 38. I went ahead and did like 38 and a half. Actually, no, I did like 40 to make it wider because this will be just like a throw over. It won't have any kind of closure. And then with those measurements, I went ahead and mocked out what my top bodice was gonna be. And it looks a little something like this. And once that was done, I went ahead and cut out 2. So that way I could go ahead and finish everything without having to do any seams. And once I cut out the second one, I used that to go ahead and mock out a back. And I wanted a deep V in the back, so here are my front and back pieces. I have 2 of each, so that way I can sew them right sides facing and then like kind of like top stitch them or whatever, so that way I don't have to do any hemming at the top. And then from there, I went ahead and cut out 2 big like rectangles that were about 14 inches long a piece. But they were just a little bit wider than each other. I think one was like 14 inches wide and 30 inches long, and then the other one was 14 inches wide and 45 inches long. Thinking back now, I wish I would have made them a little longer because the gathers only really appeared in the front, which I will not show you guys, but you can just take my word for it. So now constructing the bodice, I went ahead and just put the fronts right sides facing together so that way I could sew them at a 1/2 inch seam allowance, and then flip them right sides out to go ahead and top stitch them as well. And then I did the same to the back. Next, I went ahead and cut those to 1/4 of an inch, so that way I can flip them right sides out without any crazy stuff. And then I put them, the finished pieces, right sides together, and went ahead and sewed the shoulder seam and the beginning of the side seams. And it looked something like this once it was done. I went ahead and serged the bottom as well, so that way I wouldn't have anything that would fray. And then from there, what I did was go ahead and get the first and shorter piece ready. I put a gathering stitch in there and went ahead and gathered that bad boy. And once that was done, I attached it to the bottom of the bodice, right sides facing, so that way I could sew it down and then flip it right sides out. Once that was done, the dress looked something like this. Looking pretty good if you ask me. Went ahead and put in another gathering stitch to the last panel. And then once I sewed that on, it looked like this. And that's literally all you have to do for this dress, which is so crazy. But yeah, it's so simple, and I love the fabric too. I wish I would have put pockets in it though. You guys, I just finished hemming the bottom of this dress with this much thread left. When I tell you, I was so anxious on if I was gonna be able to have enough, but I finished. All right guys, here's the final piece. I'm super happy with the way it turned out. I guess as per usual. Here it is. I love the tiered layers on this bad boy. I think it actually turned out really well. Now I wish I would have put pockets in it, honestly, down the side seams. And that's the end of this week's video. Sorry for the direct sun. It's going down right now, so it's right in my face. But if you guys enjoyed, it'd mean a lot to me if you gave it a big thumbs up. Also, if you're here from TikTok, hello. I recently got a TikTok and been posting some videos on there as well. But yeah, I just really felt inspired to come in here and make this baby doll style dress. And it honestly wasn't that hard. A few things I would change. I would separate the gathered tiers into 2 different panels instead of one long panel, just because the long panel wasn't that effective when it came to gathering. I like snapped my string on the second panel when I was trying to gather, and that kind of sucked. I definitely would add pockets. I'd maybe make the armholes just a little bit bigger because they were tight. And if you're a female, definitely give yourself more space. But because my bust is so small because I don't have any boobs, it's pretty tight. But overall, I love how boxy it is, and this material held up so well. And I have a lot more, so I might make something else like a tie front top or something of that nature. But if you're not, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Also have a Patreon where I put up free PDF patterns and stuff from like the bags and other things that I do. I also do Q&As on there. And I also do tarot readings as well, so you can book one of those down in the description bar below. But anyway, until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video. See you guys later.